Hey everybody, and welcome back. Dead Age 2. Let's jump right back in here. It is impossible to complete all quests in a single playthrough. Try befriending different factions. Alright, so that's good to know. We can't do everything. Especially not in this early build. Day 10, yes. They took 20% or 10% of our resources. Alright, so we got some water, we got some food, then we spent some food, we spent some water on our people. So I have $66. I think I want a zombie horde is approaching the camp. Wait a minute. Didn't we I mean a zombie horde is approaching the camp. We should have solved that. Oh, that is on a successful quest. Never mind. Never mind. So we need to build the forge, we need to build the doctor, we need to build some cloth armor. We need to deal with also... Let's just look at the map. We can see on the map. So we have some quests over here to deal with, look for Steven at the smuggler's camp, etc., etc. We're also supposed to go down here and do some side jobs. One of those side jobs will involve us walking over here to the wounded doctor. Let's make sure before we do anything, let's put Sarah in our party, please. Thank you very much, Sarah. So these you have to do at night, right? Venture out at night with Lance in your party to find the smuggler patrol and gain access to the bunker. Let's try to come here to... Let's try to find more about Steven, if we can. That is a long trek through all this way, but maybe we'll pick up some things. So this is a small cave. Has munitions parts, materials, and trap parts. Down here is food, seeds, and trap parts. Material, water, and scrap. Medkits, food, and seeds. We do need the food, so that's an important place to go. Food down here as well. A destroyed bridge. That's a cave. And material, water, and scrap. Food, medkits, and seeds. So let's try to head this way. Maybe we'll go through the small cave. We'll try to get to the rest stop. We'll try to get through the lake. And head over here to this spot. Hopefully we have everything we need. Alright. No encounters. We've spent some monies. Or spent some monies. What am I talking about? I was thinking we would spend some water and some food just to move out, but apparently we don't. There's the small cave. Alright. So some zombs. We got a veteran rager. We got that crawler over there. The huntress, which could call more German shepherds, and a wolf. Go ahead and get everybody set up, probably just for some focusing, so we can just stab and. Okay, you're charging up. That's bad. You're charging a summon. All right, that guy has to die though, because I don't want to have an infection. So maybe we'll try to keep some points for a defensive stance. Let's switch rows, please. Okay, what is that? Surveillance? What's that all about? Attacks an enemy when they change position. Unfortunately, we're going to be changing positions a lot. If we blade thrust, that will leave us 1 point for defensive stance. But do we want a blade thrust? Or actually, we just want to kill this crawler. Not good enough. Alright, now we have one. Now let's go to our defensive stance. Because this guy's charged up. Charge attack deals 3 times 150% damage and causes unconscious. Alright, let's switch row. You'll slap us, that's fine. Let's try a brute strike to shove you to the back, perhaps. Just do maybe a little damage to the, whoever you are back there, the Huntress, yes. We won't see him for a while. Yes, we will. He's right here. There. Go ahead and go into defensive stance again, please. Now, Sarah, take this hit. Now he's already... He's crippled. He's not vulnerable. I could eye poke him. Maybe that's... Because if I blind him, then he might not hit his charge attack. Let's try that. Alright, what is he? He is charged, he's crippled, he's wounded, so he'll do less power damage, he has less strength, so I assume that means less regular damage, and his chance to hit is reduced by 50%. I think we've done well there, but let's hope. Going to do a defensive stance just in case. Okay, yeah, that was nice. Alright, Jason. Blade thrust. We can blade thrust the Rager back. I think that's too useful because he will certainly die soon. Let's blade thrust the Watchdog. Nice. Okay. Now, Lance, if you can kill the Rager. Okay, you can't kill the Rager. Thank you very much for not being able to do that. Sarah, can you kill the Rager? Thank you. And, again, I guess on the Watchdog. Nice. Now, we probably want to stop the Huntress because we don't want her to call more dogs. Oh, you lived with one HP. So this should be it for this wolf. Alright, some materials, some old weapon parts, and some armor-piercing rifle rounds. That's nice. You run into a trap, you must disarm it to continue. Well, we got... Jason has a 60% chance to disarm, so good luck, Jason. You successfully disarm the trap and receives 50 XP. Alright, keep it moving, Jason. You find an iron ore vein, which could be mined. However, this is a noisy task and comes with a high risk of discovery. You have 0 pickaxes. Okay, we'll move on. Think we head towards the rest stop again. Encounter. What are we encountering? Just a few dogs? Okay, you find a single civilian surrounded by enemies. You hurry to his aid. Let's just focus up, everybody. Then we'll rush in and... Alright. Switch row. Blade thrust the Watchdog into the Doberman. Why are you... You're intimidated. Reduce your strength and perception. Alright, so, well, the Doberman is fairly low health, and I think we just barely killed him. Lance, switch row forwards, and, just regular attacks. You should be able to knock this out pretty easily. Sarah, oh yes, you're not forward yet. I mean, I know that this, I don't think this developer, let's talk about this game for a minute. I don't think this developer is in the United States, or I don't know where they're at. And I'm only speaking from a United States perspective. But when I see the word bloodhound, bloodhound for me is a very specific breed of dog. And it does not look like this. So maybe they mean bloodhound in just a sense that it's a very good sniffer. Or maybe where this developer is from, bloodhound means something it doesn't mean to me. I don't mean to say that my definition of bloodhound is the definition of bloodhound, but the name and the character model there for the bloodhound don't jive for me personally. So fangs, we got some fangs, we got some food. To save the civilian, he gives you 1 scrap. Oh boy, 1 scrap. Alright, we could come here. Okay, we used our 3 water. I don't really want to come here because I don't know what happens if I come here during the day when I'm supposed to be coming here during the night. So let's come over here a quick sec. Okay, so that uncovered this place, a small cave. Let's go down to the rest stop. What'd you find, Lance? A pocket watch, some food, and some trap parts. Find an abandoned camp and have the option of resting here. Too long a break, however, comes with risk of action. Let's I mean, I want to be able to see what I really hate in this screen, just right off the bat. I cannot see my HP. If I could see my HP, this would help me to understand which is the better option for me. I'm gonna go just for a 20% rest. "60 minutes later, we get up. There's no zombs. Group is able to recover 20% life." All right. You think you guys could maybe set a watch before you just lay down and go to sleep like that? You run to wealthy civilian. She deals in information concerning good scavenging locations. Let's haggle with her. Lance, you have 52% chance. Lance fails to negotiate. We'll trade. Whatever. This information will cost you $25. No, thank you. Let's move on. All right. So we got what did we get there? Anything? No, not what we wanted to get. We can come down here towards the lake. So either this spot, which is unexplored. Let's go to the unexplored. Okay, that opens up here, the bridge. Up here, probably to the Smuggler camp, Smuggler HQ. Let's go towards the lake. You hear combat sounds in the distance. A couple of scavengers are fighting zombies. You can help the scavengers or wait it out. Let's help them. Where the hell did you come from? Okay. I mean, did they really need help? We got the bitten hobo, the brawler, and the bitten farmhand. I can't tell if they have guns. I'm just gonna... I mean, I know that guy's got a gun. I don't know if this guy has a backup gun. I'm just going to focus up here. Alright, this guy is now stunned. Jason, switch rows. Get in front. Blade thrust the hobo into the farmhand, if you could, please. What is that? Contagious. Oh, we're poisoned. Causes poisoning when hit by a melee attack. Whoops. Well, I mean, we're in for a little bit of poison. Let's be in for a little bit more. Lance, you can't switch row because that person's unconscious. Well, you could get your shotgun out, but you don't have enough ammo. You could throw a Molotov or a shot grenade. Let's try to knock this person back. Didn't work. Okay, cooldown is active. Let's throw the Molotov then. And someone said that Molotovs work well against people with high defense, so let's try that. Okay, we set 2 people on fire. That was interesting. Sarah, I could bring out your rifle, but I don't really think I need to. Let's just come forward. I could blade thrust this guy, and it could kill both of them. Let's try. Didn't work. Well, hobo's dead. Unfortunately, when the hobo exploded, we all got pretty well poisoned. Jason, just do a little something like this. Sarah. I think you win, Sarah. Alright, poison should be over now. We got some seeds, we got some cloth, we got some bandages. Well, I'm not one to look at a gift horse in the mouth. It means this is your lucky day. Here, have a bandage. A bandage case as thanks. Alright, we got a bandage case. Not just a bandage, but a whole case of bandages. Find bushes full of berries. You can fill up your food supply. Chance of discovery and attack is low. Let's search it. Jason, you search. Some 5 food and 4 seeds. Good, good. Moving on. Alright, that puts us there. I mean, we could go through the Timberyard, but I think that's kind of out of our way. Let's come here. That opened up this spot, but let's go straight for the Smuggler Outpost. We just want to say hi. Well, we don't want to say hi to these guys. A bitten policewoman, a siren, and this person's contagious. Gains combat readiness when an ally dies. Reduced chance to be affected by stunned and unconscious. I mean, I think we're going to do what we always do. Let's just focus up. Unfortunately, you are now unconscious. Pool of bile, huh? Okay, so that's a trap that we can't really deal with because we're going full melee build. Switch row. Blade thrust the policewoman into the back row if we could. Back it up, lady, he says. Alright, Sarah, your turn. Come forward. Nice. I could trigger the trap. Pool of bile. 100% power damage, causes heavily poisoned. I mean, I'm just gonna have to tank the pool of bile. This opponent is preparing a debuff. So if I could blind them, maybe they can't debuff me if they can't hit. Oh, that also wounded you. That does power damage over time. Okay. Jason. A little bit of a attack of the siren, please. Alright, Jason, I want you to tank this, pool of bile. As long as we can kill fast, should be okay, because we won't have a chance to get the poison hit. Right. Black heart and some seeds. Are we there? Are we at the outpost? Entering the base. Oh, a new face. Welcome to the Smuggler Outpost at Forest Grave. Leave your weapons with us. We don't trust strangers here. Okay. Hey, let me give you some advice. There are crooks everywhere. Stick with me. That sounds like something a crook would say. The place is already crawling with zombies, and there's been reports of a horde in the area. Keep your finger on the trigger. I can't. You took my weapons. Who are you? My name is Issa. I'm going to say it could be Isa, but I'm going to say Issa. I'm the local ray of sunshine around here, and probably the only person here who doesn't smell like whiskey. Just perfume here. I didn't know that was still a thing. It's all about having the right connection, sugar. You really need to watch yourself here. I mean, perfume is just nice smelling things and alcohol, so as long as if you got whiskey, if you can distill some stuff and you got some flowers, you can make some perfume. You really need to watch yourself here. The people here will take you apart if you come across as naive. Don't be too nice. What about Steven? You heard about Steven? Do you know him? I think I've seen someone like that around here. Kept introducing himself to everyone. Kinda cute. I think he was hanging around Kira. You should ask her. There's just a small catch. Let me guess. Kira's gone. Tell me about yourself, Issa. Who are you and what are you doing here? I'm with the Smugglers, but I'm trying to go freelance. Make some money with the cantina, do a little trading. What's the catch? The leader won't give you the time of day until you make a name for yourself around here. You can do some side jobs for the Smugglers here at the cantina, or you could just go fight in the dun-dun-dun arena. What's the arena? What rock did you crawl out from under? You never heard of the arena? We have one here in Forcegrave and one back at headquarters. Our leader Kira will definitely give you a meeting if you win the arena, but don't think it's easy. I wouldn't go in alone. That would be suicide. They locked up zombies here for gladiatorial sports. But that's not all. They also have captured scavengers and even a few smugglers fighting in there. And unlike the military or independents, we don't have any trained doctors. So if you're injured in there, you're on your own. Alright, thanks. Still got some things to do. Where is your camp? Oh, we're not telling you that. I'm from Jack's camp. Why did you have to tell her? Huh, I've heard of them. Well, you're here now, and I have a present for you. We received some lockpicks, or a lockpick, and a pickaxe. Take care no one is looking. Typical smuggler stuff. Can be bought at the local trader. Hey, maybe I'll swing by and visit you sometime. Sounds good. See you around. Are you blushing, Jason? I mean, who wears high heels like that in a zombie apocalypse? Alright, where are we going? There's the leader. There's the cantina, the merchant, and the arena. We're definitely not fighting in the arena. We don't have the, is that a wall you got there? I mean, it's not very effective if it only stops there, but let's go talk to the leader. Oh, Kira. You remember us? What do you want? I'd like to know if you know a man named Steven. He's a good friend of mine. You have some nerve just barging in here to talk to me. Do you have any idea who I am? Back in old times, people like you would have kneeled before me before even daring to speak. But what am I saying? These times are practically medieval. I'm from Jack's camp and you tricked us. We all may die because of you. Oh, you're one of those idiots. If you think that's reason for me to make an exception, then you're out of your mind. You paid our protection fee, but you're still worthless. Come back when you've actually contributed. Do what the grown-ups say and I'll reward you with my attention after. Reach sympathizer standing. How are our relations with our camp? Not so good, not so bad. There's room for improvement. Okay, so we saw that little bit that was like, hey, you can't do everything in one playthrough. So maybe focus on a group. Like maybe focus on the smugglers, or focus on the independents, or focus on the army, etc., etc. No, I do not want to turn to base. No, thank you. That was just a misclick. I want to get back into, I just want to close my map. I want to go back here. Thank you. I was just trying to close the map. Thank you. What brings you here? Looking for assignments. Is there anything you need done? I do, actually. My friend Sarah has disappeared. She's liked around here, but these damn smugglers aren't exactly what you call sentimental. It doesn't help that she was heading to the mines and no one wants to go there. Trixie, tell me more about your missing friend, because we know someone named Sarah. Samantha. Oh, her name is Samantha now, not Sarah. Did I just get that wrong? Samantha's a good soldier, not selfish or greedy. Not selfish and greedy and likes the other thugs around here. She really gets what it means to escape military oppression and be more realistic than those idealistic independents. She's a real role model. These guys are too dumb to see it, but this place needs her. Tell me about the mines. She wanted to take a patrol through there and then to the southern outpost. You must know the southwest is only accessible through the mines. There was some kind of problem with the route. Please see what's going on. I need to know she's okay. And also, if she's not, she's a good friend. Okay, I'll be happy to help, but I got expenses. It'd be nice if you can put in a good word with Kira if we did this. Of course, I'm just happy you're willing to help. Look, I earn a little running the cantina. Find out what happened to Sarah, and I'll pay you. I can also donate some scrap. About your friend. What's the side job you have available? Sell some wares to Freedom City West. That's a long way away. Save 2 civilians. Eliminate the soldiers. So it's the same. Eliminate soldiers. That's not the same. I was gonna say it's the same as what is in Freedom City East, but it's really not. What can I offer you, Trevor? Bill says hi. Oh, good old Bill. How is he? He's wondering what happened to the cargo that was never delivered for him. My courier won't be able to make any more runs. Zombie saw to that. Just when he thinks civilization is starting to catch itself, a reminder that things are still crap comes along. In any case, I'm glad to have a safe job behind these walls. Your walls aren't very safe looking. I'll do the delivery in his place. All right, if Bill sent you, we'll call it a trust exercise. Here's the cargo. If you can get this to him in one piece, come see me again. I could have use for you. Contraband. I should have known. Fernando says hi. He says you still owe him. Oh, Fernando is still alive, huh? He may be an asshole, but he knows how to survive. No, he doesn't. He's dead. I don't know what's worse, the zombie plague or that Chicano. We never did finish that wall with the apocalypse and everything. I think racism is a little outdated, considering the world we live in now, don't you? Now, where's the money? Oh, one of those Democrats. Just as I feared. Voted for Joseph at the independence, did you? I'm glad to be here with the smugglers. We don't mess around with that nonsense. Just get to the point and hand over the money, all right? Yeah, have a look at my map. See that cave there? I buried some of the profits from our deal there. I hope Fernando chokes on it. Have fun collecting. Pleasure doing business with you. That's the only reason I told you about it. I'm always up to make a deal. Well, I think that failed. He didn't put a thing on our map because Fernando was dead. Pretty sure he didn't put a thing on our map. Have any jobs? I don't know you. Come back after you talk to my partners. Who are your partners? That's for you to find out. But I can tell you won't find them with the smugglers. Good trade has contacts all over. Alright, what's your trade? I'll sell you some things. Actually, we want to probably save some of these. Do I have to... I mean, I can... What do I want? I probably do need a little more water. You have cloth trousers. It's $50. Let's go, lockpicks. $20 for 10 of those. How many do I have? I thought I should have some. I thought someone gave me some. Oh, there you go. 4. Or, I have 2 of them. And a pickaxe. Let's buy all the water you have on hand for 10. I'll buy all your food as well. There you go, and I'll sell you the stuff we have. I was gonna keep it and say, you know, we have to give these to someone in Freedom City West, but there you go. I don't know if that means literally take something to Freedom City West and give it to them, or take a specific thing that is handed over. I don't even want to deal with the arena right now. I mean, I guess I can click on it to see what happens. It won't throw me in immediately. Hey, man. Arena? I hear you have an arena where I can earn some money. Congratulations, you have eyes in your head. The ring and stands behind me aren't just decorative. I don't see any ring or stands. You mean this thing back here? It's a real arena full of blood, sweat, and tears. There's an ante you pay in dollars. If you win a fight, you get back double. It's... I mean... should that be nigh? It's nigh to the death, you understand? The worst that you should happen is you're beaten into unconsciousness, or you... I mean, it's not to the death. You only stand to lose your money. After all, we want you to be able to bet and lose again. First fight, level 2 recommended. Win 4 fights. I'm not all about that right now. Thank you very much, though. I think we just head out, guys. I think we head back to the map. Let's check here. Let's check the Timberyard. We have 2.5 hours left. We can't really get very far. That's the dungeon. Call it a dungeon. We have to go there to find out about Trixie's friend. It's an airport. All right, so let's head to this spot we've never experienced before. Let's head to the Timberyard. All right, we got some zombs. I'm going to just focus up. You're charging. You're charging a summon. Alright, so this guy's charged up, which means bad news. So let's switch rows. Of course, you're going to hit me with that. That's fine. Let's blade thrust the Rager. I know we're dealing... I know that Crawler's out there and he can infect us, but... I'm going to knock that Rager back. And, one more time, please. Alright. Lance. Come forward. Nice. Okay, now you can go on that Crawler. Didn't work, huh? Well, surely Sarah can kill the Crawler with 3 strikes. There you go. And now, now probably the Huntress, so she can stop doing what she's doing. She is going to call somebody, though. Unless we get a crit. We did not get a crit. Alright, Watchdog. Wolf. Let's go, Wolf. Achievement unlocked, Undead Wolf Combatant. And then Miss Huntress, you're dead. We got some materials and some bandages. Hey guys, spot a civilian that is taken prisoner by soldiers of the Smugglers. You could try to help. What do you want? Normally we pass criminals on to the governor, but for you, we might make an exception. Attack, bribe, threaten, move on. Let's try to threaten. Let's go with Sarah. She's apparently the most threatening. Ah, you scrawny wannabe. You're trying to scare me? Boys, show these idiots what you're made of. Alright, faction reduced. Smugglers reduced by 5. I don't care. Ouch. At least the prisoner's doing some good work. Now let's just focus up so we can get in there. Well, that wasn't good. This is how we died last time, fighting off stupid humans. Jason, my boy. This girl has a lot of HP. The assassin. So, maybe a little bit of a Molotov cocktail on her. Oh, excuse you guys? Return fire. This opponent is preparing to launch a strong ranged attack. You're almost dead, so let's switch rows. Let's go into a little bit of a defensive stance, please, because this guy's charged up. Return fire. Shoots at an enemy attempting a ranged attack. Well, that's the last ranged attack I think we're going to do then. Lance, please come forward. See if you can't knock out that assassin since you have the blunt weapon. And no, you really can't, huh? Okay, you will be able to on this hit. Good. Good crits. Sarah, oh, but we should have used a point to defend. Whoops. Alright, Sarah, come forward. Blade thrust the brawler into the back. I don't suppose that stops his... No, you're charged, not you. And let's go into defensive stance. No. Lance. Okay, good. You almost died. Jason. You can also blade thrust, but he's already vulnerable, so maybe that's not worth it. What? What did you do that for? Who got off the shot? Give cover. Shoots at every enemy acting out a melee attack. What the heck? They got all avenues covered here. All right, let's go on you then, gunslinger. So you can give cover on yourself. Interesting. I was hoping you wouldn't be able to do that. Alright, you're dead. Now we just have the soldier to deal with. Okay, you went into a defensive stance, was it? Or you set up return fire. I don't know which did. Let's eye poke you. You blocked. Let's just attack you. I think you're dead. There. Alright, civilian. We got a pocket watch, we got a silver ring, and we got a med kit. The civilian is glad to be alive and rewards you for your help with an item kept hidden from the soldiers. Some 50 times shotgun ammo. Nice. I don't know where you hid 50 shotgun ammo, but bandages and some material. We're really hurting, so we should probably head back to town soon. Let's check out the bridge and just see what happens when we walk up to the bridge. The group reaches a bridge guarded by smugglers. Grinning, they beckon you closer. What do we have here? No one gets past this point without Kira's say-so. You could try your luck asking her in Forest Grave. She's relaxing there with her new toy named Steven. Alright, so we can't do anything there. We only have an hour left, so let's just head back to base. So we got some water. We got some food. What's that? Great news. During the day, some of our allied scouts have discovered new areas for looting. I think we need to set up the hunting and gardening. Let's set up gardening. Sarah, that's you, my friend. Alright, so you're going to make us some water. I do also need to hunt, but Lance can't do that. He doesn't have that skill. I do need to make some things. Look how many quests we have. Build cloth armor, build the doctor, build the forge. Armor is always nice. Lance, you can build it. Okay, we do have enough material for that. Finally, we have just over the amount of cloth fabric we need for that. So go ahead and make that for me, the cloth armor. Torso gear raises defense a significant amount. Faction merchants can improve the quality of these items once you have reached a certain standing with them. Alright, Lance, get on that, please. Choose modification. Aggressive modification, range modification, tactical modification, defensive modification. I want an aggressive cloth armor. Possible attribute bonus, high chance of increased strength, low chance of increased critical. Ranged, bonus perception or power. Tactical, increased resistance, low chance of increased chance to block. Or defensive, resistance, possible attribute bonus, resistance or endurance. I think we definitely want defense. Alright, Lance, you're on that. Thank you very much, buddy. And that means me, I will go hunting. And see if we can't get us some food. I do have to spend a water on that though, but is there anything else I would rather do? Because food is at a decent level. I could build the medicine lab if I have that ability. Yeah, let's build the medicine lab. Thank you for building the outfitter. Craft assortment of gear. Upgrade the outfitter to enable better quality items. Even so, we all have our limits. The very best armor can only be found in the factions. So we did that quest. We received some money. We received some scrap. But like he sits down and has a beer, and they all just kind of hang out together. That's very nice. So those quests were done. The outfitter was done. But I think this is where we end this episode. So we'll see those pop-ups again when we launch the next episode. But thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.